Ma me fana say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Afenyo TV me ma obi bia akwaba eba PENDREAM TV. Mugabe Mase e de ensem bia to dia wache say ade a esi and say nema esi under the past government. Nana-Addo dankwa akofo na address no ebiem ensi eye prison officers ne police officers for yede omofa ayakayaka nim no ebiem ensi e wo John Dramani Mahama ne time we ensem akodo be kawe ho na Mugabe Mase e de to dia me pesa bejebre na wakame na ti ne nsem no enchiremu na answer na be kono subscribe to channel no like na share jumadi no ma afofro ensa enkabi enti ensem Mugabe Mase e de to dia.
My name is Attãck Mugabe Mase, a man with integrity. And one day, a be man, you're very careful. You fight me during daytime, I'll fight you during night. Yes. And you shall see. And let me start from a year. Office of the Special Prosecutor. Kesia Jabin, fantastic man. MP before so our musun, ya no mo yami mama. Esu MP before esu no. Ya na eyami mama. Abayifo so na musun ya na eyami mama. Abaya de bo ayatachi no. Sa ba na ne de ba yadan, ye de babo ba. Abaya de bo tachi no. Sa ba na ne de ba de bo ba. Ah, mu le fi chachu kata. Mu le fi kwa me pepra. Victor Solomon Muriafi honorable Agbodapi Muriafi Sabani Fowi, the useless ones in opposition Afenyo Markins and Co Muriafi Sadiewi Akwaya Mova so de Chachuchi Kata First Strike High Court and then your framework Office of the Special Prosecutor Muslo your framework Muslo and your munya hu Shaun, Debbie Amakasa on my way, we are not serious. So my way is serious. Can you say Bimo? You also Omaja Womajumano Moto Dame. Nanam social media. Womuja Womajumano Moto Dame. Kwa. Dame. No Maja Womajuma to no Moto Dame. Bosone Swani at your moka. Yes, they know themselves. Bosone Swani ayada near your moka. Under this administration, the commander-in-chief, my friend, is John Mahama. The second coming way our banner. No further for all. Further for all, be any baby. Had the Mudia be movie. And I'm happy. So, Osafo Mafu, Nebana or Wasnetano, Masakeno, the all NC, so Sam George Kudus. Mopamo Munina. Here, Obiti, I am migration. Asuyaho. Yeah, friend said Bediako. A strong MPP man or no lobby so be immigration controller. If it people you don't know your records. You must say your name. Those in the helm of affairs, our immigration service, no, you will be of distribution for more. The lives of Ayaba Santalimu, and you will be a record. But there could be in your corner. That your small corner be there. We know your records. And now that's sorry, ya. Paul Adomotri nini aba where Bank of Ghana aban baba sesa na say tam ya no ya woso ne de na kwa akose eye Bank of Ghana ne din no otire ne so so ntini hu say ye Adomotri Paul Adomotri nini aba eno no anu aye din no show office so you go obe free o hwe ayakayaka dia posiphobia fam ayakayaka post for ayi tadekte womo ayakayaka dia prison officers and paniphobia fam migration officers and paniphobia fam under the old administration Akufo-Addo administration we ebisi biemu yesi okra ni fia ni nkura dia hwesi Attãck Mugabe Mase me wa ha yes and kanoforiata wadwane kanoforiata se si a wuchia ne baabia or you wanted. What you say kanoforiata dwane ye hu baabia kanoforiata wo eti enei ama Office of the Special Prosecutor wo mo de kanoforiata na nikala sadia necessity Sadia ne hwini sitie, sadia ne nipadua ne sitie, sadia ne tinwi esitie, sadia ne height esitie, ande de ne fonya tarso, sa papa ne susu se, wo America na se United Kingdom. Baby obehu ni bia no, mabambofo nya den entam ni tabrim, no mo fa ne mra Ghana. Wei, ena na ye finance minister. Obegugu banks, Heritage Bank, no aguno, Royal Bank no aguno, Unibank no aguno. Wane aye Addison. Hey, na mo pa de on. Say prosecution ya adwuma, and I'm happy say papa wo mo de na call aye attorney general hono. Aye honorable Dominic Ayene, doctor. Wo be ye adwuma no brutal. Wo be ye adwuma no brutal. Dominic Ayene, wo be ye adwuma no brutal. Ama Ghana for aye dey eni age. The man will work. Where you will be our integrity, we will be our credibility. Na obeye adwuma no. Obeye adwuma na Ghana for nyina eni aye dey age. Ghana for me se mo kama koma to mo yam. Under this administration, ye Papa John Dramani Mahama, wano ena ye driver penny otisti ananim. Ya obe driver ne odi yakwa yen final destination safely. Ya ma me aya prof na general poko agyeman. Aya ne vice. Ni aya honorable Julius Zabra, ejina number 5 for. Ya wa supply echi woni the defense wa de waje baabi afa no. Wo dada o. Changes bia mo hwehwe. So Council of State ya to abawi. I know sir by watching a corner de che no na swearing in a taking place. E be taking place either tomorrow or Wednesday. Na mo de mo be hu speed. Babi ajoma ma de niam etoto no mo be hu speed. Ahona mo be hu say yes. Ye wo fie nyansa. Abem wo hu. Wo ye bibia wasa wo apply common sense in whatever you do. The 3Ds. One apply the 3Ds. Awo de wo ye bia ma obey failure. Determination, dedication, and discipline. The 3Ds. We need to our life more fanya adwuma you fail. Determination, dedication, and discipline. 3Ds. And what do I want now say? Office na on. So we are Nana-Addo appointee now no. Start writing your handing over no. Also quiet that. Don't sit down for us to fire you because we are the bepamo. So more na more lobby na I'm not here to mention their names. More lobby no. Nana-Addo na do batna ho. Na the NDC here the nipa. NDC tie ni nipa. Ba me pese me hu say Jemensa soldier for na no mutini fre no mo da so hwara. Soldier for na no mutini Jemensa fie wa na mo de na chi no. Wone boss ram no. Sa soldier for no mo da so oduti wo Jemensa fie na. They just want to know. Yes. And one, you say abaya de boba no. And one ya de baba touch you. John Mahama appointees no. Munya very very careful. John Mahama appointees no. Munya very very careful. Man will say you to know more. And I'm happy. Say me hu babu na yamanu to me ya. Say babu no wodi to me no. Wo to me di ye bibi no wodi buanchi mafo. That is the future generation. And ya guys asemo pieto wura asemo. Munya adwuma ni ye. Na kwanya Ghana fofa so to abama yen over a year 1.7 million votes difference no. Bumani su. Ba majo Mahama fa ukotena office. Na kwaya kakada ensema hawaka. Pampos na peja nai me wuni me na me we massa wo be steady me ba na fa wi ama wo me konso am fa wi ngo ye ba ye be pri bibia wo wi ase ye kwa na eja bibia ho na ye ko. Be very careful in that office because millions of people in the same qualification na wo ya dumbi na de wakwa kotena ba bia ye de wakwa kotena no. So wisdom mama nyame kama kuma kata asesa ne kro no munyimfiri makwam hwe ma ye wobia ya de kata asesa ne project tower wobia gina was no Mugabe no. I've known him for over 20 years. Mugabe won't me for bribe on tare no. Obetimi akwase okose me. And no they granted who had that opportunity. Go na dachi ubebu pasa ubeshia udifo. Yes. Di Mugabe ne kwala di o ma se ba ne mi o. Yes. Oye bibia no ye very careful. Na nyawa dwen say won wo ye John Mahama appointee. Eti wasemba ye ba katasu. Hey. Wasemba ye be katasu. Ye be bo gumba ma wa ho ba wo so. Se kura wa tonsu onwunum. to make sure say that office no ya occupy today no a be political appointment our expiring date na ebia na woni sa office obiem by be for say bebu akonta time no accountability time ebi na to kan ofori atam no we still worship we nyuma be ye ni nyina wo ba bebu ho aten ekwan ya over so awokwaje loan na yade sa bangi ne bangi kura amafo ha se yi o musika free way data bank and enterprise insurance na SRC ya guno ni ya free ho commercial bank ho bank ya ko NIB ho ya ko I mean SM bank, name the banks. Take it say if we are sitting in your media but we say power was expiring date papa bit nasi na papa ne your friend John Dramani Mahama obey president emire bi atwam a free 17th day of January 2013 ekosi 7th day of January 2013 ekosi 7th day of January 2017 na nadwuma ba wiye sa papa ne kotena ase enfie makoma konwatwe ama Ghana for sa so dey say sa papa na friend say John Dramani Mahama no wo ye wo bia eye nipa fufu bi nipa bofu bi and the corruption etage no na to Ghana for bi trim but when nya nipa ma wo man ka bia ma no when nya communicators am wo man defend no at that time but Ghana for say atena sidin hu ne say papa is say mo ka fa ne wo nyina na ya tro etia san kwa fa ne mra ama Ghana under the Fourth Republic of this country 1992 constitution no ye call a democratic dispensation kamema mi kabia memu mo no 7 January 1993 ebesi enei ye nto aba ama political party be atimi nya 2 tests in parliament but for the first time ayedan asi and a sabe sa wemo useless ones for don prane Afenyo markets sa small boys no womonam ena ene no Ablikumanov no government business useless ones if you nya samu apply kofo bi tnas ne ho ye fra ho say asin nof kofo bi wo ye fra mo sal for you deny woman representative in parliament sal eti Ghana haya LGBT kan sami ante kodu vati Afenyo ebisa Sam George by the chief justice no or ya above criticism ana obi ni wa Ghana ha waso se constitution e Ghana no nobody including the president including the speaker including the vice president obi ni wa above the laws of this country. And the Jemesa yedin. Me dien this for when ya pa say soldier for mo Jemesa feel no mo da so ha medim ho ya pa. Yes, let's call a spade a spade. Show speed na joma ma memo no amemo na afe amemo no yakono e attractive. Utimo say on mine ye resete Ghana ampa. Today Otunfo is talking about Black Stars. Timinu mi enu ni say Black Stars team na enye technical team na enye. Obi aya fa coach adwuma ama no yakwakofa ne so me technical director. Yetie na mokofa aya Chris Uti ni mo so ye de so mo so ye technical hwan afede bedu ya so ye coach mo now friki once mafia no mo go GF ho no mo time aba wi ano no Kofi Adams fire them hwe enei mo fa ayaka no for ata yi no to so mame wa infonyin no wanted no thank you ti se bia be wo kanu for ata bia ye hwehwe no bitima ma post for ache no de Afenyo markets mo be ye bia omo enye omo enchai eye openyi Kwame Pepramo omo chai the late Victor Solomon and omo chai eye Chachuchi Kata. Such a useless caricature. Papa we wadi Ghana abropa. Never again. Se Ghana for bekwa akwoto aba masa anko for funfuwi. No maba ebusuafo ya baba bedi eso. No mama de Ghana akọ we cathedral kwa ho asem nyambai. You answer so many questions. Munyini freso. You useless. Hwa Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Se hu se Ghana. Oto na obisa say Mugabe. Hwa ena wote ho a investors na brofo no wo ma na eba wo. Wo ma na eba energy sector. Meti wakwa me phone kwa because me timi receive. Amafo free Canada. Amafo free hin. Oh minus o chief of staff papa. Toto ne ye president ni wa na vice president ma me prof Nana-Addo here chire ye na chief that what they say chief of staff so e bon adwuma pepepe. Rabu Julius Zabra nyame a chire wa menti ase. Dr. Callistus, Joyce Bauer, Sandogbe. Look at the team. Look at the ministers. What's the mean called beyond 60? Where any president over team agenedi? Yes. Ni media fe. She uma guamanfo adwuma obi bia ni bank yeso ye 10. Agongo no on deserve so only bank because asem court ni go ni bank ni aton yema ni nyina Heritage Bank. And we back question agongo akasa. So I say about fun we se Ghana 4 and 2 ma enka be kakra ho woni wo yere kura ekompa so a omo be charge wo adwene bone on mo se sofo so mimpa waka wo se Kufa do ni tirimo de papa obi and the tirimo de bia wo na wo de hwe ne ti kono hwe ne moma so and Akufo-Addo na administration na ahemfo ye forso ahemfo say omo sori enchia sabi abodam sem say free yefa wokoka post for better order from above ni abechew ye mu bi de mache ya bre me miskin ho eden enti bibie ni wehunu na me wi ase ba bi ye ho den no ayeko kumase last round of campaign ye wokumase hotel ayedem before see be free studio ho atenga janchi be du ho no na pipi fast to me hotel we nyina be hwe Mugabe so mobile ne se mobile no mugina ho na migina ho so de na mutimi ye oh me will fight me we am fight one ajo period spiritually strong physically strong me so beti wa beba be koto apachew ana oba nanto wi ase abresa wo be din konkonsa sa wo life mu wo be kanipa ho sem sa wo ko wani mu da bia so meto blog wo ka me ho sem na meto blog sa na de bia wo nam na wo din konkonsa sa konkonsa na wo di na me so meto blog wo be ba na ma ye busy na meto blog abresa na misi na wo na mu din konkonsa kanipa ho sem sa akosi jealous people. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oko Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia. Omo buildings no ewo yie pa asase ho ye din ho ntu no wudu Addis Ababa hofe pa to kwan ko Addis Ababa oko hwede kromo maye ho a yes. And in the African soil ope baby a omo aviation industry no makoma nim pa Ethiopia. Over a year 300 aircraft plane over about 308 including cargos. So yes, engineer, do your checks well, research it kind. What now kasa ye uti plane mona wo check it plane do omo Ghana you need one. Ghana Airways you need one. About 4 kan tanta ya omakoi UP fu abusuafo women the go Ghana Airways ade bia ehia bisika kakra be say ye betime de abo ama ade na yeyi no ne asai no ene ukodu Ethiopia na sen Kevin beko obeko conference bi enche ewo Ethiopia what the airline we nebeko what they saying Ethiopia Airlines nebeko na wo dru ko mo pa Addis Ababa ho na wo se wo mu wi ensen no apake wo mo temak no so mu se be bia Ethiopia Airlines Ghana play we nyina ni asa presidential jet na asa Falcon 900 asa Jomama wa bay we ache tofofro oto a udi time we a de obeba no obeba be su we abre mo sesa no ne kwa ho hia yan mamu tie de amanfo no beka ho wo kwa ho hia yan wo de men chata feska ne to na ma ye o man ne dia ni ehun se nwe no sa nwe fo no makotene fe bi won se o mu be pia montana be kasa surumwa ene moko opposition munyanya 2 months ma status he mo bebreu opposition tena ye 8 years kwa ya nye dede president papa no free he so mo Ghana ka charter flight na ma team se wa bruni mu what you say ni dido wo play mu play nem pa wom cinema wom we useless president e wotwa moko onwini Ghana fo ho papa wo ye friend say John Mahama no wo wakoma pa e de Ghana oh penifo ni onu abujilo zabra ni jira no hwe de we a wose de ni say gu nechi hwe de we a COP retired Kofi Boache hwe de ode ni say gu nechi hwe muntaka de we ode ni say gu nechi hwe ye maame prof na Jane na ka Bruce ne die chire no what was penifo o man ubidin konkonsa obebre beteso sa ubidin konkonsa teso sa afeye tie de course we ewo ne keynote address ewo head of states and government breakfast dialogue course so ewo AU commission His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
In financing sustainable development cannot be overemphasized. These institutions are uniquely positioned to address trade, investments, and development gaps across the continent. It is our responsibility to strengthen them to effectively contribute to the continent's transformation and the realization of our Agenda 2063. The establishment of the Alliance of African Multilateral Financial Institutions, AMFI for short, also known as the Africa Club, exemplifies our commitment to collaboration in order to achieve this objective. This initiative strengthens the ability of these capable institutions to advance the interests of member states in global finance and to advocate for homegrown solutions to the continent's development challenges. The support of AMFI should also be complemented by innovative initiatives aimed at fostering sustainable development. Innovation is key to the continent's progress. The launch of the African Virtual Investment Program, AVIP, by the African Union Commission is a testament to this. By aggregating comprehensive data on investments and related policies, this platform will provide the evidence necessary for informed policy discussions and decision-making. The platform is designed not only to attract investment, but also to ensure that such investment is deployed in a manner that promotes sustainable development and inclusive growth. Your Excellencies, accelerating the implementation of the African Union financial institutions, namely the African Central Bank, the African Investment Bank, the African Monetary Fund, and the Pan-African Stock Exchange, is instrumental to fostering investments and financing to achieve our objectives. By mobilizing resources, facilitating trade, and financing infrastructure projects, these can reduce dependence on external aid and create a self-sustaining economic ecosystem for Africa. The African Central Bank is aimed at establishing a single African currency, which will help to reduce exchange rate risks and enhance investment flows across the continent. I'm pleased to inform that the Ministers of Finance and the Central Bank governors have endorsed the draft statute of the African Monetary Institute through the Specialized Technical Committee on Finance, Monetary Affairs, Economic Planning and Integration. The AMI would serve as a precursor to the African Central Bank and will carry out essential preparatory work, including technical and legal assessments, as well as ensuring the implementation of macroeconomic convergence criteria. The AMI awaits further consideration and adoption by the heads of state and government through the AU policy organs. Similarly, the African Monetary Fund, the AMF, supports macroeconomic stability, which is crucial for investor confidence. The African Investment Bank is also pivotal in funding infrastructure projects such as energy, transport, digital transformation, while the Pan-African Stock Exchange is envisaged to integrate capital markets, making it easier for businesses to raise capital and thereby enhancing liquidity, promoting intra-African investments, and providing alternative financing mechanisms for governments and the private sector. Ladies and gentlemen, progress is being made towards the establishment of this exchange, with the Commission and the African Security Exchanges Association working on the Exchanges Linkages project. This initiative also aims to enhance liquidity and facilitate capital mobilization across African nations. We encourage more African stock exchanges to join this important project. Undeniably, strong political will and effective policy coordination are going to be crucial for the successful implementation and overall impact of the African Union financial institutions. The Republic of Ghana continues to champion and advocate for member states to embark on due processes at the national levels to expedite the establishment of these institutions, recognizing their significance in promoting investment and financing our Agenda 2063. While we have made significant strides, the journey ahead requires unwavering commitment. I call upon all our governments, our private sector, our civil society organizations, and development partners to renew their commitment to mobilizing resources for our continental blueprint on development. Let us leverage our collective strengths, foster strategic partnerships, and champion innovative solutions to bridge the financing and investment gaps in Africa. In conclusion, Your Excellencies, the Africa we envision, a continent that is integrated, prosperous, and peaceful, is within our reach. By mobilizing our resources, reforming our financial systems, and investing in our people, we can realize the laudable aspirations of creating the Africa we want, our Agenda 2063. I thank you for your kind attention. Your Excellencies, addressing the financing gap requires a multifaceted approach. Domestic resource mobilization is crucial. By improving tax administration and combating illicit financial flows and encouraging a culture of tax compliance, we can significantly increase our revenues. We applaud the African Union Commission for its proactive role in providing capacity building to member states at the continental level and advocating for fair and equitable international tax rules at the global level. The ongoing work on the United Nations Framework Convention on International Tax Cooperation is a critical step towards eliminating base erosion and profit shifting, thus protecting our national revenues. However, domestic efforts alone will not suffice. It is projected that African countries need to increase their median tax to GDP ratios by about 13.2 percentage points to 27.2% of GDP to be able to close the financing gap by 2030. This highlights the need for additional innovative financial resources and reform of the global financial architecture to ensure equitable and inclusive distribution of resources.
That was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President Papa Pa, Wufi Nyansa, Enye, Bakuna Okunibi, with your Papa Pa, Media Mabana Mabau, Midijabe Gumusa, no matter opposition, or no my din. Opposition, Mutra, when you din, for Munya Mai. Munya Mai, one before Munya Mai, Mahunyansa Samakoka. Kufa do no call AU Summit, I know that United Nations, or Kwan or that, or Dasa Hati, no, was Swana no. No what no gu ye ne ma se wo kan sempa wo ka se wo te sha mbafo investors yi ba bia ene obeti say oh EU ambassador aboawura what they say Western Housing Ministry no ne honorable Kennedy o makodi nkomo ene obo say John Jinapo no ohia mrofo yi wo bia ba che say environment ni very very conducive for investors here ama obia pese obia ba invest e wo Ghana. Turkish for omo free India, Lebanese for ubia person be invest e Ghana. What you say? Say president wo free nyansa aba. President awonye vindictive aba. President awowo do e wotema e de Ghana for waba. And the man nidin ene John Dramani Mahama. Ene honorable said Agungu. Papa for 8 good years. And the papa ejina court. Tene general we buy you say to do be ejina court to fie nwotwe. Now so what evidence pa obe jeli ni pa na kan fie nwotwe ni pa na da so na. The bank ni oguno. And the woman no bank no board of directors bit say the late Kwesibotwe. Penifo kuku dan. Ye omuda bank na no. As board of directors. Esi yeguno cause any others any ken ofuriata amo sankwasfo we kura amo say ade pafatam Sedu Agungu akasa fantastic brother business oriented what a business ase wonye sika no wan first kan say wo de bekwa kwotena UAE akwa invest ho wo dwere so de betena Ghana ha wo bie banks na Ghana for mebunu enyanwuma aye egu ni bank no eton the bank no nyapade nyina Honorable Sedu Agungu yetie no
ya no at a particular age no self prepare say one day no bedu bedu ni ho na woni ho I be anything akoso tina me pe corporate institution as the menya board woni medie no to be crap amana akoso it me twene ho na bank be similar because Standard Chartered banker over 100 years Oma share same crowd if you move for bank no Barclays at the same thing and already people idea bia na generational thinking bia no e share see fit people back for me kuma na we share Bible ma Jesus Christ and we share Quran ma Muhammad and e share see fit people back o promote na be gina amanfo aso na afi okokra na se oni wa pastors for so did you omu preach omu cancel pa Muslims so omu preach sanity me be no say let me start a bank let me share bank ase because the basis of every economy who call Singapore in a financial institution financial institution is very very strong and very competitive and anything na me call bank na me dream say me be a bank now it will stay for 150 years to 200 years. That time, I'm in an echo. I'm from and a benefit. And I see the papa near obey GA. I want Tenacia, Babet Tenacia. That's the papa. 80 son, I mean, so I get me. The money be a heritage bank. Me be an international standard. Sham work is here. Everything was prim and proper. I can't remember what I said. That is, the board members, my father, Dr. Kosibuchi. Now a board chair. Or the longest serving finance minister. And now, Osha, we didn't who knew as I see so much. All fan home for human being any. Before one, a shabo. The background a fish or a receiver. Not a former governor of Bank of Ghana. Or no so. no board member me fa Benson omo nyina me ni omo nyina tenase e ma me kire omo mani so ade hu enti me the bank ne show mo sa ene me ni okra na me busu ni bi any rightful.
Very well. So her papa with you. Wa brepa. Ono doctor Semino Puni. O ma bre. Can you for that bank kura ye sa bank no achim for bank ni dey data bank. Na mo data no way. Abe bokro no sa na ye hwehwe wa wadwane. Ana Afenyo markets mo kan 77 kwase asem. Afenyo markets. Ano mo kan 77 kwase asem. Say enti ase mahama yare gan so apology. Wo apology na mahama yare ga waso mawan. Operations na eba so ne de enye se yakwachi obi ana se ye bowura obi fi a na afa na mobile be na hwan ne abia na esanfu a we mu di ye no hwana o mo apologize to amanfo cars akofo we o mu invade o mu homes ene ade sesa amanfo cars na mo wa ko do ahun se car no kura no enye my car ye toni esa de ko message o mu ye bia o se ye o mu bi Yomi ye bi ibe yo mubi me la cruises ne magibi me ahun ma fa post for kura nchesi akorofo ya gre wo madru media presby school me chesi wo mo sa onu mo bowura school ho me ko an obi antimbi me bowura inside na ka ho car ya 2022 model ni ya sesa car na color black na ya white ama chassis number no wo ma pepa chassis number na yeden afi ho ichire mo wie o mo se yanko odesai yekọ wura garage na yekọ trasen kasa nam se he me yam bribe mi o enu tina me ka se wunni Mugabe na wunni mi ana wunni me yam bribe me lead wo mu straight. I call the oral team from Jubilee House to Median omu isu 90 minutes na soldier for na duru hodada hand car no over to the soldiers. The car is now at Jubilee House. Yes. Monitor woman. Enjesene na ye adwuma no wanyamia. Mra eye adwuma. Ma wo bi tran ba bi ne soma kwa na bi ne wanya adwene say system no nya adwuma. The system is working. And maybe an atwa mu na system no nya adwuma no. Now the system is working. Ya chiwa ya de obekọ, we don't need your money. We did some fun ya beka. We opposition bi Akufo-Addo na appoint wa. Start preparing. Leave that office and try answer. Now the Council of State no nyame adumo china sware eni twamunwi. Ma matetete office na mo twa say ye me dede he uko bui authority. E some fun ekoso e wo ho nya asem ketewa. Ana kwafo na da association offices anu mo sabotage system no. Massa. And now mobate excellency lawyer Zeta Benson kan or your former ambassador to Czech Republic, former tourism minister, former information minister. Mobate ne kan ana mobate Alessa Tahiru Nelson so enka. Tama yadwe me no mi no yapom de ho hia. Sa doctor na friend say Dr. Amponsa no. Saka ye nsia no wasabre mu a. Ko ma ye bebre. Me platform we say program na 3 to 6 me be me wi a papa mapon. Yes. Precious ni dia be yesa. You best support system no. Et na won twa say appointment mbrasa no akoya adwuma ho. What buy na what power? Appointment nye obia ne betimi anya bie. Men twen ansa. Sajo mama be mo appointment ansa na wo bibi pa be ye de aboa na wa ye de aboa no. Don't sit in your comfort zone. Yes, I'm a 4 years. And then I would dear ma, a china would dear beba, a bimu diyaw any idea. No, sorry, quiet, Juma. To a baby, you see a stop, mamma, munyai. Oh, Kawe, hopes in a stop you in a bed in motorway. Here, my hopes in 1 month to pay without pay with the on travel. That's Uncle Foy in a more to quite. You can so mun slow down. Yes, ana abayana afeni aba fofo. There be on. Umun nyina dwane. Kufa na kwa Ghana omunyina dwane o share gift wa wari wadi jo mama tansa sane wa yakronfo ghost names e National Service Secretariat na bi mo we Mustafa Yusuf sports minister former sports minister krono kwa no abo SSB krono kwa no mabo e National Service Secretariat na we kwachi obi ana wo majority leader me da man nya sa de ne dia eja ne dia maso honorable Mahama Ayariga basoto wo kasumaye base sa slow things no okwa apologize to who na the majority leader wasoma obi Richard Jakpamo wona asoma homo we should allow the system to work obi anya ne dia wo parliament here being there and do your work and allow other institutions to also function. Some we ni mo mi enyai. E chi obi ana afete said obi awadan for and he apologize to who? Call Honorable James Ajeni Mboaten. Aban sesa ye no, wo mu bo wura ni fie. Yes. Oni mama for sofa. Me aban sesa ye massive fie e wo Kumase. They storm there. Omo kofa cars ma akoma fall. Take a cars no, I me cars. Omo to cars ni na kwa Mampoti police station. Within 3 days, omo sa to cars ni na ba back. Ntino omo nim nyansa se omo ba ya check se ahunu sa car na nya buy cars. Adabe na buy o sat car, a saloon, Ford any ade e ba Ghana ha. Dabe na buy sat se o kai tata. Any Toyota hesne ade e ba Ghana ha. Akronfo we aba bedi o man we yawu. Akronfo we ya chu ma. Ye kwa for say apologize. Apologize for what? Munya sade ya ne. Ayetiana me onime say Vita Solomon oyare. Ye chesi no chachichu kata asode ya munyina na ye chesi amanfo kwachi wo mo. Ene de bo wura kan for that afia. No wanya sabe kwakwahwe akafo bi te say anodon premo ene what they say anodon pre ene papa we de oka hu ye friend say Afenyo market. Shiakai MPP na agu onti ka mo be ye benifo mo be di MPP anim e wo parliament. Kofo MPP ni. Shiakai ICG for na mo wonsa wo no. Mo tena wasa. Sa dumso no the sabotage no is still in the system. George na po make sure say sa we mu no transfer wo mu nyina anodon pramo ne ma kwaso dumso nyina ake akere say woni kwofo na ye one ye kwaso nyina wo mu ni mu bi eya no kura na. Yes, papa ba ku bi o ya friend say Anaman wo won sawam Anaman I will fire you today. Anaman I want sawam. Me my house me 3,200 me so enye koso na me ye wo fie enye koso Anama enye koso na me wo fie o me kwa me tede abra me in the area no me tuache wo bia in the area okoka so o echina ye baba be he for energy commission for bia no mo ye wei ye china baba be he echina baba be he na foreigners ye travel wo de ne abaya foreigners for the amount na wa we timemoni no ye se Mugabe de wonti asa Anaman I will make sure say you will be transferred from that area. Yes, Safuna moten sawam ho yisiji Safuna mote ho amodie no we will make sure say system ne be ya adwuma tra ma ya power na sabe kwakwahwe akwabe ya de na kwatra office na NDC for ne say sofa bi mu no. Yes, Sadwa baba ton sawam ho na mo make sure say sawam ho no mo be sabotage system na system ne ba ya adwuma wo bia wa ya wadwene say wo be sa adwuma mama wo bia no we will make sure say we will transfer you and I be fire without fear or favor. Take it or leave it. To me pacho ya bro. Ya brand ya di aban no yeti mochimo kanjo mama na jude suom no abu Julius Abramo Valerie mo ene Dr. Kalisto so ene minua ba wotimi chai excellency lawyer ya Zita Bensemo anaju 2 am na jo mama nam no ya campaign power na ba ye masabe kwakwahwe akwabi atra ECG office no sabotage system no ye makwahwe akwabi enter office bi no sabotage system no. Yes, and they meters are mode by kotobe kumba by meters no I was a George na pon make sure say moba hwehwem nyina hu say yetimi tua ba wo metimi tenafie as former vice president not like na yetua no de atetia ne say I mean company bi wo as kan koguma ba wo mia ewo percentage ewom no sanete amunye hwehwemu yenim yisi gifo mu ye adwuma ha na wo transfer wam say we in charge of meters na ma for meter problem wom ya report a na mo yimani wote wa be hu ani abebra obi fie ni aye ne de ama na wo mu gabi ni titiro de mo di mani wo sa area ho sa for over 8 years and ana man what is you see you want out and papa japale mu na wote ho you are joking me mam 24 hours mo message meters no as soon as possible me see antina power to say the opposition ye di ani ate go to the other houses and check. Some neighbors, I mean, no mutia, no musu so mutia bill saying. Me a costo. Kwaka boss, ya be hamon. Sunday na monam. Yes, you for your Juma Sunday. But Sunday, every Sunday they will come and patrol in my street to make sure say will be a illegal connection in the area. But me bida. But make sure say when you want to make you will be removed from where you are. George Napo fire them.
That was say when you break a kind of American Samni Nabana. Subscribe to channel like and share your money no matter for answer and coming.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.